世界はもうすぐ終わるとかわめく奴は、以前なら世間からつまはじきにされたものだ。バカな奴だと誰も耳を貸そうとはしなかった。バカは我々だ。だが先走るのは予想。話には順序がある。デズの拉致から始まったのだ。全ては。息子にはなかった体毛も将来の目標も。あの子にあったのは義務だけだ。デズはそれを拒んだ。危険を招くとも知らずに。デズは幽閉された。息子を拉致した組織はあるものを探していたのだ。リンゴ。エデンのかけらと呼ばれる秘宝の一つ。同じような品は世界各地に散らばっている遺産だ。古代の危険な力を持つ。その大半を手にしているもの。それこそが息子を拉致した組織だ。アブスター語社として知られているが、真の名はテンプル騎士団。我らの敵だ。戦いは数千年続いてきた。ことによると数千年では済まないのかもしれない。そう。真実を私は知ったのだ。あの禁忌の装置、アニムスによって。アニムス、祖先の人生を追体験できる驚くべき機械。全てを変える力を持つ。我々は歴史の真相を知らされた。人々が知る歴史、あれは作られたものだったのだ。勝者によって。我々は懸命に努力した。人々の誤りを正そうと。が、我らの力は乏しい。今優勢なのはテンプル騎士団だ。そして今、我々の闘争を超越した事態が起きつつある。一刻の猶予もない。食い止める方法を数週間以内に見つけるのだ。それができなければ、人は滅びる。全ては私の息子にかかっている。アニムスを通して、デズモンドは自分の義務を知った。祖先と一体化し、隠されていた秘密を知ることによって、デズは自分自身を鍛えた。祖先の記憶を利用し、数日で数十年分の経験を積んだのだ。その成果はあったはずだ。成否はじきにわかる。運命の日、2012年12月21日は目前に迫っている。何が起きるかはわからない。できるのはただ従うことだけだ。彼らの導きに。彼らの導きは時に支離滅裂で、時に理解しがたい。その力は強大だが、なぜ導いてくれるのかは謎だ。先に来たりし者、第一文明の担い手、エデンのかけらを作り出した者、それも彼らだ。我々は導かれるままにここに来た。今デズはこの古き場所の入り口に立っている。アルタイルの知識、そしてエチオの力を身につけて、その手にはエデンのリンゴがある。我々も我々なりにデズをサポートするつもりだ。力の及ぶ限り。デズモンド、その物語は今終局を迎えつつある。着いたぞ。行こう。
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
I think we're here.
The key. You must find the key.
Son? Sir.
Here we go again.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. I guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update. The Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there. Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects. run your way through this little obstacle course. That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. All right, Desmond, follow the instructions and kill the 2 Templars. All you have to do here is jump the gap. Synchronization levels look good now. You should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Sir? Sir? Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
My apologies.
Evening, Haytham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
And the statesman, because he's so great, thinks his trade as honest as mine. A lawyer is an honest employment, so what? Like me too, he acts in
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
that we should protect and encourage cheats, since we live
I already have.
Sir, Black Mall had sent word her trial comes on in the afternoon, and she hopes you will order matters so as to bring her off.
As the wench is very active and industrious, you may satisfy her that I'll soften the evidence.
Tom Gag, sir.
1,000
is found
pardons.
guilty.
So sorry. My apologies.
The time before, I told him what would come to if he did not mend his hand. This is death without reprieve. I may mention the book. For Tom Gag, £40. Let Betty Sly know I'll save her from the constipation. So I can get more by her staying in.
Betty has brought more goods into our loft here than any private again. And in truth, it is a pity to lose so good a customer.
If none of the gang take her on, she may, in the common course of business, live her 12 months longer. I love to let women stay. A good sportsman always thinks the end part of his life was the breed of the game depends on. Besides, here the law allows us no reward. There's nothing to be got by the death of women, except our wives.
Without dispute, she is a fine woman. But where I was obliged to know.
Blackman plate. Stand by.
I've got a bit of stage fright.
A little Dodge courage will put a bloom in your cheek.
And here he must be feeding to our arms. For like wolves by night, we roam for prey and practice every fraud to bribe a chance. Pursuits of love like law are won by time. And here he must be feeding to our arms.
But make haste and you get boy. I know. And let me friends know what I intend. For I love to make them easy one way or other.
When a gentleman is long kept in suspense, penitence may break his spirit ever after. Besides, certainty gives a man a good air upon his trial, and makes him risk another without fear or scruple.
Tonight, he's a
Oh,
marvel.
away. But 'tis a pleasure to be the messenger of comfort to things in affliction.
But 'tis now high time to look about me for a decent execution against next session.
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way.
Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
As am I.
Stateside balcony! Hurry!
Come, please!
Over there! That's the one that's...
That man there!
The man was
Seize
killed
him!
in the upper balconies!
Oh, my!
But I've done no wrong. I swear it.
I beg your pardon.
Did they find the killer?
We don't know who it is!
Patience, please!
Let us through!
We can't.
Peace, friends! There is no danger! street side balcony! Hurry!
Come, please!
Over there! That's the one that...
That man there!
A man was
Seize him!
killed in the upper balconies! But I've done no wrong, I swear. Any weapons?
I beg your pushing, please!
We don't know who did it.
Patience, please! That's an
Let us
opera!
through!
Peace, friends, there is no danger! Order! I must...
It happened right in that balcony.
What are those men doing in there?
Move! Move! We must have order!
Imbecile!
Where are you going?
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen,
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We've booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.